Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm here to do the new moon reading for the sign of Capricorn. Now this new moon is in Cancer, and what makes this new moon so special is a total eclipse of the sun. So the regular effects of a new moon is about 4 weeks. This one, you'll feel the impact over the 6 months. So once you get to December and look back to July 2nd, you'll see how you've evolved and changed. Now, with this Capricorn, if I did say this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. With this new moon in Cancer, get ready for a flood of emotions to take over. Now, you may have some pleasant surprises, but during the solar eclipse, it's like someone switching the lights off, leaving you, in the dark. Now, since you rely on your faculties, you'll be forced to activate other sights, like your intuitiveness, which could really be your saving grace on July 2nd. Cancer also governs the way we nurture ourselves, our approach to our home, family. Overall, this is a cosmic self-care wake-up call, no matter what area of your life that this may be in. And for you, Capricorn, this is going to have an effect on your 7th house. And that governs relationships, marriage, contracts, business partners, equality and sharing, your interpersonal style. That's the area that's going to have the most impact. So keep in mind, or say keep your mind and your heart open. You might see a relationship in a totally new light. And if you're searching for a new perfect plus one, maybe you're going to have some type of fateful meeting or, something like that within the coming weeks. Or a business partnership could emerge. So another number of things could happen during this time for you. But let's see what we have here. Currently, now this is Pentacle. Now this could be your body or in your material world, your home, your money, your resources, but this could also be your physical body. Now upright, this is like an even distribution of resources. So maybe you really haven't been taking care of yourself, and maybe you're not feeling the best. Or if it has to do with your resources in your home, maybe you just kind of feel like out of kilter some type of way. Or at home there's some relationship imbalance, which is, falls under that particular house, that 7th house, Capricorn. Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, this is your 7th house, your relationships, marriage, contracts, business partnerships. So maybe some of these partnerships are out of balance. It's calling on your self-reliance here, which is what this new moon is about. When they cut off the light, you're going to have to rely on your other sights. You're going to have to pull more on your intuitiveness. It's like going deep within, because the things that you usually rely on are not going to be available. So this is calling on your self-reliance and trusting your intuition. You're going to have to trust. This is like taking a leap of faith. Even though this is a pentacle, you take that leap of faith, you're going to be rewarded. This is basically what it's saying here. Take that leap of faith and you will be rewarded, which is interesting because the next card, fire, initiate. Hey, this is like party time because you're victorious here. And you'll be able to advance. So you can celebrate that fire, that initiation of energy. Now, this could be you're coming out of this period of imbalance, and once that light goes off on the second, you're going to be looking at your relationships, your marriage, business partnerships in a different way. But as I stated, this cycle is calling you to have an open mind and heart, and it's calling on you to look at things in a new way. This is calling on you to reassess your current situation and trust your intuition, and you'll be rewarded for that. And here, this is almost like you get to December, you're going to be celebrating. Now, I pulled a crystal, Kambaba Jasper, and this is about ancient echoes. This is basically stating by changing how you view things, you dramatically improve your well-being. Now, isn't that what I said? You're going to have to open your mind and your heart and how you view things. Are you being realistic? Is this why you may be feeling some imbalance with some of your relationships, of either personal or business? Because maybe you're not being realistic. And this is going to be calling on your self-reliance. And like I said, this is going to be a wake-up call and self-care. And part of self-care is caring for your mind, making sure that you're seeing things for what they are, not what you dream them to be. Even though you don't really have no air here, this is all fire and earth. So overall, well, Capricorn, you are very practical. But this is calling on you to change the way you view things. And that will definitely transform your well-being. So get in touch with the ancestors, and understanding the process of creation helps you to recognize the value of recycling the past to create a more potent future. Wow, check out what has passed down your ancestral line. What types of behavior, what types of way of viewing things, Maybe you think things should be a certain way because in your family it's always been a certain way. So this is a time to reevaluate that. Now, I pulled the throat chakra. This is your 5th chakra. This also is your ears, You open your mind. You got to open your ears to really hear what's being said, And this is isolation. Have you felt isolated? Or have you been so rigid that you have not allowed playfulness into your life? And this is also knowing the difference between isolation and solitude. You have the ability to do anything. Just trust and loyalty are indicated here. But have you isolated? And it could go back to here. Maybe you have felt like closed off. Maybe you felt like an outcast. Maybe you have felt some minor depression. I know that's a stretch. But, sometimes we feel certain things, and we got to realize we got to feel through the feelings. And this is calling on you more or less to step out that comfort zone. Like this guy, he's got this suit always ready to go. Put the suit, got the suit, but won't go out. It's got that suit and won't change the way you see things. Got that suit, but has allowed, or maybe too much of a control, too controlling. Like I said, this is the throat. So how do you communicate your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions? How do you communicate your creativity? How do you speak up for yourself? So what I would suggest is doing some meditating, maybe journal, write a dream journal or a thought journal, things that come into your mind. And sometimes just listen without commenting. And if you tend to talk loud, try to speak lower, But this is this is communication, but it's also how you listen too. And could be some, maybe if you're feeling an imbalance in your relationships or business partnerships, it could be that communication. So you have to definitely open up your mind, open up your heart. And if you do that, these relationships, business or personal, you'll be able to see them in a new light. And also, if you open up your heart and your mind, maybe a new relationship, business or personal, could emerge with your own personal evolution. So, Capricorn, I urge you to open your mind and open your heart. And let me know what you think, because the seeds you plant now, look back at this new moon when you get to December and see how far you have come. Alright, so let me know what you think. Feel free to leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. And this is Sister Omi. Peace.